Good afternoon. We're with Lucy Sincere, and she has been a longtime resident of the community of Canneries, and she's been nominated for Religion and Spirituality. First, we're going to ask, your background and how you became really involved in the spiritual sense of Canneries, and then how you think this gives back to the community and makes it stronger as a whole, and some of your work that you've been involved in with that.
Thank you. Well, Leo, I was born in the Catholic faith. My family has been Christian from the time I was born. I was raised with my grandmother, and she has been a very strong Catholic person. She raised me up in the Catholic Church. Used to go to Sunday Mass every Sunday. From the time I was 11, the church organist, recognized that I had a very good voice, and then she asked my grandmother so that I could join the Catholic Church choir, and then I did. From that time, I also became a young catechist. I was helping with the catechism in the church. Upon leaving school, I became a teacher in a Catholic school. And from the background I had as a young girl, I took up the catechism with the children very seriously. I was teaching religion in school. I taught the children the importance of growing in the faith. I helped them to realize that materialism is not all there is, and that there is a creator. And not only the school children. As I grew up, I was strongly involved in the catechism of the church, attending all kinds of spiritual activities in the church, not only Holy Mass. I was involved in all groups in the church, youth group, and you name it. And I started going out, telling the people about their faith, because I realized in a community like Canneries, most of the people were bent towards the material. And then you find a lot of young people who were losing the spiritual. And growing up in the Catholic faith, I knew there is a creator, and I knew that everything, he is in control of everything. And I used to teach people about life being balanced, not only saying about their material need, but also their spiritual need. And I got married. I joined several confraternities in the church, Sacred Heart. I remained in the church choir until now. I'm a member of the parish council, a member of the evangelization committee. I remember in 1985 to 1990, when we had a local priest by the name of Father St. Rose, and being he had the Creole skills, and he spoke the Creole with, a lot of vibrancy. He established lay leaders and also Eucharistic ministers, and I remember going out with him to crusades, Catholic crusades. He brought me out to places like Roseau, Jacmel, to spread the good news along with him and other leaders. I've done it at a regional level as well. I remember once, I can't remember the year exactly, I traveled as far as Grenada, spreading the good news. And then I found myself to be deeply involved in it. There is something I love doing. I do not do it just for the sake of doing it. I know that I was born to help people grow in the faith, help them realize there is a God, and help them to put God first and foremost in their lives. Now, up to now, I'm involved in many groups in the church. I have to do before Parish Council, Sacred Heart, Church Choir, member of the Evangelization Committee. We go out to other places in St. Lucia, spreading the good news, visiting homes, going out to visit the sick, the elderly, and supporting them both spiritually and materially. When I say materially, I mean in case, if there is an emergency, there is a crisis like a fire or a hurricane, and these people are in need, the Evangelization Committee in the church, we raise funds, and the proceeds go towards stuff like that, helping the poor and the needy, the marginalized in the community. So I'm strongly, deeply involved in the spiritual life of the people in Canneries. And I do not intend to give up, because Leo, as I see it now, more and more I see people are giving the material more attention than the spiritual. So I'm not going to give up. I'm going to fight to see that the people balance their lives, to realize it's not only the material, but the spiritual is even more important. And I intend to go on as long as I can, by the grace of God.